Hello. I want to introduce myself. My name is Barbara Gertina, and I'm the founder and CEO of a business called Wellness Matters, You Matter. And wellness fits into all areas of our life. And I want you to know how much you matter. And so I've been driven with a purpose to build this membership community at such a reasonable price for women that have overcome difficult situations, unusual circumstances. Maybe it's a disease process. Maybe it's the loss of a child. Maybe it is a very high conflict or serious divorce. Maybe it's the death of a spouse. Maybe it is a fire that you experienced in your home, or an earthquake, or some other type of natural disaster situation, which have been many, a school shooting, all kinds of things that we have experienced. And I find myself feeling as a resilience expert. I've lost a child to suicide after going through a very high conflict divorce that I thought was going to be a mutual situation. And I learned something called about something called parental alienation, where the other parent wants to push you out and creates a vendetta against you and targets you. And your children become radicalized. It's almost like a cult mentality. And the courts, family law are broken, and our children are truly suffering. And I've been a speaker in that arena. And I have written my story, and I'm a published international best-selling author telling my story of overcoming that. It's in a book called Ignite Your Possibilities, because we are not the pain that we have known, we are the possibilities that we live into. And that's the membership and the tribe that I'm looking for. Those women that want to move forward, or who have moved forward. And we're having two live Zoom interactives, 1 hour sessions a month. We have a private Facebook page for inspiration, for support, for community, because this type of work, overcoming such difficult things in our lives, and I've met so many women that have been pioneers using their tragedy for good to create something better. And right now, I'm filming this as we have the Ukrainian crisis, and I just look at all the women and children that are just, this is a huge life event that women are going to be bearing the brunt of mostly. And so we can move on. We're supposed to move on. What good is it if we leave the rest of our life suffering, feeling guilt? I think as mothers, as women, as wives, we tend to feel the burden of things, or we can get stuck feeling like I don't deserve to move on, or I should not be happy. And it is very important. I felt this drive that losing a child, and I'd never had any kind of grief touch me like that, that I cannot waste my life. I must move on. So I have trained with a lot of different professionals and thought leaders, and I have done a lot of programs and spent a lot of money and a lot of time. And there are ways of releasing trauma. There are life hacks and tips and tricks for living happy, positive life, because that's what we really need to do. It benefits us, it benefits the world, it benefits all of our family members and our other children. So join me in this tribe. I'm so excited to create it, and I want to learn from you. Maybe there are things that you have done to overcome events in your life that you can share with us. And it starts on 4/4/22. Four is my number. So we have two fours, and a two plus two is another four. And it's $14 a month in honor of my daughter, Erin. The 14th of January was her birthday. So I hope you will find this valuable for you. There's no obligation to how long you stay, but I hope it's valuable and you'll want to stay and you'll want to share with others. If you know anyone suffering at this time that could really use support, that really wants to move forward, please pass this on to them. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in our Own Your Life tribe.